Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel. It's Prince Lekishon once again. If you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe, show me some love so that I can continue to bring you more awesome content like this. So today, as you see, I'm joined with two beautiful ladies. But before they introduce themselves, recently I was hanging out with a friend of mine for some reason. And wanaume tukihang out kidogo, the small talk inakuanga mob. You can even talk to strangers. So I met this guy hapo kwa shop fulani. Na nikamuuliza, ni aje siku hizi naona life ni poa hata kakitambi kametokelezea. And surprisingly akaniambia, sasa ni kusurvive, ni kufanya tunafanyia kazi tax. And a very interesting statement yenye alimake ni the fact that akasema kama angekuwa na option angekuwa hata Nairobi, angeprefer kwenda kuishi Shagz, which is actually a very interesting topic or debate that we are going to have today. Living in Shagz versus living in the city. And because we're in Nairobi, so we are going to talk about Nairobi. So without further ado, let the ladies introduce themselves, alafu turuke ndani.
Hello, it's me again, Mary Adams, on my socials, Instagram and TikTok.
Guys, follow, ako single, ako soko.
Nilichukuliwa.
Yes.
Muli waste time.
Alay.
I'm kuslide. Hello, hi, my name is Noel. On Instagram, Miss Noel.
Uko soko by the way?
Kidogo.
Ni complicated. Ukisikia vitu complicated unajua hapo ni issues chungu nzima.
But I'm not.
Because it's either you uko soko ama uko soko.
I'm not kwa soko. Niko taken.
Uko taken?
Atuko kwa soko baby. Niko taken.
Karibu kabla mwaribu hii story. Nataka watu single tu peke yao hivi kwa hiyo.
Pole. Next time heads up. Next time nikikuja maybe naweza
break up next time.
Atuta break up next time. See the first video you are single, now we are taken. Next we are single.
Hata uko taken na uko taken this time.
Taken for granted. Niko taken. No, we are taken. We are very happy.
So, by the way, where did you live or grow up? Live in Shagz?
Oh yeah, I think most of the time I lived in Shagz.
Where is Shagz?
When I was growing up. So now Mimi, I was everywhere. I was in Kisumu, I was in Eldoret, I was in Kakamega, and yeah, mostly. I said most of my childhood, but most of it I think I've spent it in Kisumu. Yeah. Yeah, and oh my God, best.
Thank you so much.
Even if I was to be, if in another life, I still want to grow there.
In Shagz?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe when you are a kid, but right now you're living in Nairobi.
Right now, because we are here for work, bro. Hapa ni serious matters. No jokes.
Nimeitwa bro. How about you?
I may think nimekuwa too like on and off. Sometimes I'll be in Shagz, sometimes I'm in the city. Even.
But
I've had the taste of both Shagz and the city.
So Shagz no.
Shagz kwetu. Okay, niko na Shagz mingi.
Really? But you only have two parents, so it can only be two.
Oh, two. Lakini kwetu niko na Shagz mingi still.
Good to explain your story.
Cause there is the Shagz my dad, which is the Luanda, says the Luanda.
Luanda ni
Maseno. Yeah, that's side ya kina dad. Then side ya kina mom. Sasa side ya mom, ndio sasa niko na Shagz ka 3 ama 4.
Said your mom?
Yeah, my mom, yeah.
Why?
I think nimezungushwa hizo Shagz 3 zote ka 3. So there's one in Kakamega, there's one in Malava, there's one in Kitale. Yeah. So I've lived in both of hizo zote.
Wewe ni msichana Mluya kabisa.
Oh.
When you kai Mluya unatutesa hapa hivi Nairobi.
Yeah, sisi tunakaa
hata ni actually advantage ni hii video hata imefika hapa hivi. Msichana ako na sikumbia vizuri. Mluya typical.
Kwani mimi sina?
Si uko nayo. Nilikuwa nadhani msichana hizi sikumbia zote. Na anakaa mcoast.
Kusha kuna mazigombe. Yeah.
For her size, the square a bit.
Oh, mbona hujaniambia?
Jumi sionangi mazigombe ama mnaona zinakaga
Do you
aje?
think it's a good thing kwani? Like
No,
kama
no,
demo
no,
kama demo
it
wangeko
looks
na square
manly.
bay inakaa.
I think it
okay.
looks manly.
Kwani what do you mean? Nimesini miti hapa.
What do you mean,
Miti.
Meat.
Oh, meat.
No, but when you say yo
Wheat.
venye wewe anasema it
But
looks
all
like
needs
so
kama
manly.
mass.
You see when
muscle.
unaona mademo akienda ka gym alafu
Fuck.
yeah,
Kama
that's how
bike.
it
You're supposed to
feels.
cut.
So you can't even wear heels with those ones. Your legs are sexy. What is he telling you?
God damn. Wait. So by the way, by the way nakumbuka by the way, me tukiishi when I was a kid, we used to do so many things by the way, and I think my favorite, ama niseme aje? I think my favorite memory is when we used to live with my grandma. So tulikuwa tunaishi and ikifika jioni we would all gather, eat supper together, and we didn't have a TV at that time. So tulikuwa tunasikiza, there was a Panasonic radio, niko na waya inaenda mpaka huko kwa roof. Unaweza pigwa radio daily. So hiyo ndio mna tune Radio Citizen mnasikiza hapo news. And then after hapo hivyo sasa ni mangoma tu. Unaona zile za ngoma inacheza alafu mtu anatokea anasema aje sasa ni wakati wa kulala. Ngoma tu inaendelea kucheza unasikia kama hujalala penduka.
Sure.
Hapo mnasikia honestly acheni hizo.
Sasa
Yeah, station gani?
Alafu kwa DJ ama?
Sio present ndio kazi yake. Like ngoma inacheza hiyo alafu anatokea tu anasema dunia ina mambo. Alafu ngoma inacheza.
Basi wanakaa tu kama MCs wa clubs wa DJ.
Yeah, like you ilikuwa like the whole time at night. That was the thing. So we never used to listen to him. So tulikuwa tunasumbua my grandma Anasema tuambie story. Anaanza kaa hapo chini. Atuanze kutupigia ma story by the very interesting stories. Zingine nakumbuka hadi sasa. Very interesting.
Yeah, I missed that.
And then after hapo maybe tulibuy hiyo chewing-gum and then you sleep with chewing-gum unapata imekustikia hapa hivi. You've never slept with chewing-gum. Unapata imestick hapo kwa nywele.
Nalala nayo but sikuipata kwa nywele.
Unapata kwa pillow, unapata hapa imeshika nywele nayo.
Kwani ulikuwa unalala jiwe?
Why change hizo story? Sorry hizo story. Follow nikuulize. And of
so
course,
which one do you prefer right now? Your life, your home, mama.
Okay.
You prefer now being in town?
but honestly mimi naweza sema imenipatia different perspective.
Yeah.
Ina depend with your nature of work unaweza ishi
yeah.
tao ama unaweza ishi Shagz. But for me typically I wouldn't say living in Nairobi ama the city is a very conducive environment for your marriage, for raising kids, even for your mental well-being, because I feel
Of
it's
course,
too
it's
noisy,
not.
hustle and bustle kila mahali.
Yeah,
I feel like sometimes you just need a place where you can just chill and relax.
But I also feel like the city life comes with sijui niseme age ama ni nini. Kuna that excitement.
Yeah.
That excitement yenye inakwanga people want to come in the city because of certain maybe clubbing, maybe doing this.
Especially partying.
Yeah, partying and all that. Then as time goes by, you grow older, you're like, you know what?
No.
I just need some space. I need some peace.
But na hii face ya maybe it's your first maybe house because many people, young people wanaanzianga na bedsitter kwanza hapo hivyo. Alafu hiyo bedsitter kwanza hiyo hufa. Unaamkanga hivi 6 volume 60 ama volume 100. Yeye unaanza nayo ngoma asubuhi na mapema. Na inafikanga time uko like, you know what? Silence.
Exactly.
Unaamka hivi uko like, nani anachezesha ngoma hapa hivi? Just one silence. I think it's comes with age. Been there.
Yeah, like there are times you just want like kelele, lakini kuna times tu niko like hapana. Hata na switch off na reduce simu notifications is well loud. Just one silence.
Unaweka vibration. Miaka
I
zinasonga.
feel like with that, it's not even
Because-
age. With that, I wouldn't even say it's age. I'd say name, because you remember like when we were young, when you're at home, especially when you're living with your parents, whether it's Shagz or in town, kuna tu ile time unatakanga to get out of your parents, like you get that freedom, you get. So, and that freedom is better when you get it in a city, like see, of course it's a Shagz city. So, kuna hiyo stage yenye, especially for me who was raised huko side za home, like I wouldn't say it's home, basically it was just like a town, yeah. but nilikuwa na ile urge ya kuja to Nairobi, like to just the city, to just experience everything, because I felt like it was so free. I'd get exposed to all this. In as much as I was exposed, because honestly, I think my dad did a great job raising me. Also my mom, of course. So when like I came, I was like, I just wanted to like live alone and experience the town in a different way without my parents in around. Yeah, you get. So ndio nasema inakujanga na period, because sasa saizi I'm here, but what's at the back of my mind right now, I make my money, go live somewhere out of town. I'm not gonna raise my kids in town. Hell no. Yeah, I'm just going to get my money, go somewhere. See hata lazima go just somewhere where it's so chilled, kuna trees mingi, like away from this environment, because I think it does a good job in raising kids than raising kids in the city. It is, I don't know, I don't think it's
I feel like me growing up in the different zote pamoja, because nilikuanga na shida nime move kila time with either Shagz ama niko in the city. I feel like comparing the two, I feel like ningekuwa tu Shagz proper.
Ingekuwa better.
Because I feel niko na ujuaji mingi sana.
Yeah, it's true. You can even see how kids raised from Nairobi, like how they just
Those soft kids.
Yeah,
you know the other day I was just,
kuna wale wa cool kids wenye wamereziwa sijui Runda whatever, na kuna wale wenye wamereziwa Island. You get, now you see the environment of Runda, it's a bit of Ushagoish, like in particular city town, but in the Eastlands where there's everyone, like if you try and compare those two characters, from one was raised in Runda and Island, like it's a bit different, you get. Yeah, so na nasema me, my kids,
Ushago.
The way my dad raised me, my dad tried mimi hadi primary, my dad was like boarding na ni sides za Ushago. High school I wanted to come this sides, babangu alikataa.
Ushago pia.
Western, nilipelekwa Western. Alafu when it came to campus, I nikamwambia now enough of you people making my decision, and as much as still they made a decision of taking me where they wanted, I was like, if it's not Nairobi, I'm not going to school, because nimechoka. Because you need that exposure. Unatoka home ina exposure mingi pia. And like opposite the home pia, it doesn't have that much exposure. So when you come this side, that's when you get to experience like a lot of things. So it's like ndio unapata hii sake ya kuhustle. Like me, if I was Ushago, like if I continued living there, I'll just be at my parents' house relaxed. At the end of the day, me I feel like I'll just be, my dad is providing for us, so I should like hustle for my own self. You get. But when you come to town, you need to survive, because you can't keep on calling your parents, like you get. So that's the difference. But to choose where I'd rather live in, please take me back to Shagu.
Well,
even at this age, I still go home and I'm just like, okay.
You want to
like,
stay, but you can't.
Swimming,
Yeah, but often when you go there, it's like kuna tu some sort of peace.
Fresh air.
Asema na hewa Nairobi kumejamatia.
Because so.
Yeah, by the way, actually, that is something that I noticed by the way. I don't know if I came home. I remember this time in my home to go home. So breakfast, me I like chilling outside when I'm taking breakfast, especially when I'm at home. Niko na stool hapo, I'm taking my tea hapo hivyo, na home tunaitanga chai tikin. So tikin means that it's just milk, no drop of water in that tea completely. It's just milk na majani kiasi, maybe sukari kama unahitaji. So tunaitanga tikin. So unakunywa hapo chai yako and maybe chapo, and then the dog is just all over you. Najaribu nataka hiyo chapo, it's just running around. The air is fresh, unasikiza birds
even when you're sleeping at night, the sound of the trees, and waking up in the morning, it's the birds. Sasa huku itabidi tumefika tu bei ya kwenda Runda.
Hapa hivi unalanga na zile ni
unasikia
the sound of raindrops.
Unasikia
me sleep to the sound of the clouds.
Where ni kunomu, and where ni kulize living in Shagz, your favorite memory?
Oh my god, a lot. Like I remember zile tu times za kwenda, ilikuwa inaitwaje hii kitu ya kwenda kujump kwa maji, Like a group of
Do
friends.
Mpararo.
Do Mpararo.
Serious,
We did it.
mademu
Unajua
wanaenda
kuswim.
kuswim.
So unajua kuswim.
Yeah.
Nili iko pale.
Do you know, after then hours was like, kulikuwa na some sort of like a hill hivi, then hapo chini ndio kuna maji. So mnaruka hivi
Kwa cliff.
kwa cliff. Tunaenda tunaruka ndani.
Na ilikuwa deep.
Tunarudi. Haikuwa deep sana.
Huko mamko hurt.
Sikuwa iumia, sikumbuki nikiumia, lakini unarudi kwa nyumba kwa zile za like guy. Alafu unajua unaruka na nguo, umesahau unarudi aje kwa nyumba. So unarudi kwa
I
nyumba.
thought you guys mlikuwa mnatoa kila kitu kama wanaume.
Hapana.
Just dive in.
Mimi nilikuwa
Kwa tulikuwa na kavanga panty tu.
Mimi I used to remember nilikuwa naenda tu na nguo zenye niko nazo, alafu nikirudi kwa nyumba
Zote.
niko hivi.
Hata skirts, hizo vitu zote.
Anything.
Oh my god.
Alafu narudi kwa nyumba tu hivi.
Viboko?
Lakini
Nah.
my grandma.
actually.
Grandma zangu anichape. Grandfather zangu anichape never.
So huko unapigwa ushago?
Unaona?
Wewe huko unapigwa?
Mamangu alitaka kunichapa kitambo.
No, but you are telling huko unaekelewa juu kwa
When I was young, I was so cheeky because now you know me, I have like 4
Sasa,
brothers. So
now
me
you-
games zangu zilikuwa rough.
Now you understand
Sikuwa nachapa.
why I was telling you nilikuwa nashinda nimemuvishwa.
Okay.
So my mom used to think grandparents wananispoil.
Of course.
Of course, our grandparents used to spoil us.
So alikuwa zile na
Chakula
you know what,
nakimbia kwa
wewe
grandma.
rudi huko, kuja penye niko mbio. Nikienda huko napanishiwa vizuri. Nikirudi huko kabibika. Grandfather wangu nani?
Mimi as long as uko kwa grandmother, hiyo story ya kuchapa
I
mama
know.
kwa sahau.
I know, she will never do it.
She will never.
She will never
As long
do
as
it.
umeenda tu kwa grandmother umejihide huko, because me most of the time I've grown with my grandmother. Mimi my grandfather
I know.
wasn't in the picture that much. I didn't enjoy his company.
Me have
Alafu he
enjoyed
passed on when I was
even
young.
enjoyed the company of my great grandma. Actually, she was the sweetest. Alikuwa na alipikia traditional food zingine kwa dini kwa like, sasa hivi unatengeneza aje?
Niambie ni managu na cream.
Sijui alikuwa ana grind, sijui beans.
Ama ni mrenda.
No, ana grind beans, sijui ana grind aje.
But we had the best memories in our childhood.
Serious?
May I had the best, especially with my grandma around. Like my grandmother was the typical grandmother. You get African grandmother. My grandmother go every day after tumeshakula dinner. We'll go to the sitting room and atupigia zile stories za kitambo. You get like it was so interesting. And then when she's done, we pray and then we go and sleep. And then on our birthdays, my grandmother like she knows how to bake bread. She used to work in a company in a bakery. So she'd bake us cakes on our birthdays. Like those are just the best memories. And then my grandfather angetupikia sweet turkeys. You get me, it's turkey kitambo. Like oh my god, I miss them. And apparently right now you
Kwa
can't
watu
even
wajui taki
experience.
ni bata mzinga. Let's continue.
Like it was just the best, and that is the life that honestly I live in town right now, but me I don't like it. It's not for me.
Huko unaogopa
Kwanza,
hiyo bata
kuhustle.
mzinga kushika hiyo na venye. Nasema inaweza kuchase.
No. Yeah,
No.
they used to chase, but
No.
sasa
One thing I remember about
nakuta hiyo nini yake.
one thing I remember about zile zina changing colors.
Yeah, iko na
As I was told ukizichinja zikiwa color blue it's poisonous.
actually.
But
Yeah.
I think I had
Is it a
something like that.
misconception?
I don't know, but unafaa kuinini kiwa red.
Yeah, me was told ikikwa blue ukichinja
I don't know, yeah,
So how do you
I
cut
think
it?
it's
Unaipata tu hapo unaiekelea na
And mimi one thing I can never hata kuchinja kuku always kuchinja kuku mbele yangu. Like I'll never see the whole procedure. I'll cry. Not that I won't, I'll eat, but I'll cry before that.
Oh my god.
Like hata kuku kukatwa tu hivyo uniletee aftermath. Like hiyo procedure naifanya je, I can't watch it. So that I don't know how it was done. Mimi nilikuwa nenanga kama it's real. That's like coming.
Kazi yangu ilikuwa kuplan.
Kutoa manyoya.
Kutoa manyoya pia mimi nafanya it's also fun. I can do it, lakini the process of ending its life, it's too emotional. Like I really get affected.
Whether do you use a knife ama ni unakata tu hivi.
Akizatangu anafanyanga hivi, I swear.
Just
Mimi na mzenge kwenye una roho.
Alafu inakatika
yeah, just inakatika.
Anafanyanga hivi alafu ndio anachukua peke yake hata kuimagine.
Ama you just break the neck first and then unakata baadaye.
You guys are criminal.
Kwa heartless bar.
Ninyi mko mnakata aje?
Sinachinjwa hivi.
So it's even more painful.
Okay, me I've never
So you'd rather
done it.
just end
I've never
once.
I've never done it, but I've seen it ikichinjwa. Afu kazi yangu maji imekuwa moto tu plug.
Hiyo nilikuwa kazi.
Hiyo ndio kazi yangu.
Anyway, so by the way, we have talked about our favorite memories in our childhood.
Yeah.
Worst. There must be a worst. You know? Worst memory.
When I was growing up.
Yeah, kwa mtoi in Shagz.
Ninaweza kuwa yeye ilipatia alama ya baba. Mimi nilikuwa na alama.
Kuna alama?
Since I was young. Felt it.
Oh my god.
Ever since I was young.
Uh-huh.
Kwa fence. Tulikuwa tunaruka fence na brother zangu. And I didn't know. Tulikuwa tunapenda kupitia gate. Tulikuwa tunapenda kupitia fence. There was just some fun in it. I don't know. So kuna place ya fence yenye sisi tuliharibu. So we were used to, kama tunakimbia, we just go straight. So I think one of my uncles akarealize akasema hawa. So akaenda akaeka fence. Me I didn't know. So sisi na hiyo mbio yetu tunaenda hivyo, iliingia hivi. Do you know it was so deep, and apparently I can remember very well. I never even cried. But ile nini ya ndani ilionekana.
The white part.
Yes, ilionekana like clear. Na bleed, I could bleed more, but I don't know why I didn't bleed that much. But tunoni alama iko hapa, and I think it's almost 20 years ago. Can you imagine?
So did you fall? Imagine ile you just running too
no,
fast.
No, nilishtuka like haya, walieka fence. Like nilishtuka, instead of crying, nilishtuka nikasimama because I didn't fall because ilikuwa to my height. No, so I can imagine I was short, so not to my height. Like I didn't even cry.
You didn't fall, you just hit na ukabounce ama. Uligonga ukabounce ama ulishikwa hapo hivyo?
Si nilikuwa hapo hivyo ndio nikabaki, so nikastop.
God damn.
But is that really, yeah, it's one of the worst. It's not even worst because inanibambangeli nipea alama. I don't even feel bad. I feel like it's so cute. It reminds me of my childhood. Yeah. The worst memories that Shagz I think would have to be the Izoma burial ceremonies.
Kwanza in Kisumu unajua mnakuanga na disco
matanga. Yeah, and as it goes all the way, at the moment that person dies, like it becomes every day. Yeah, I think those are the worst memories. Yeah, Shagz.
And how about you?
Sure. Considering that nilikuwa na switch lives all the time, I feel like nilikuwa na make friends in the city. Then coming back to Shagz, I feel like I'm missing out. Then I start to call it. But is it really?
I think it's just normal.
Normal, but who ulikuwa na feel
vibaya? But nilikuwa na feel vibaya in a way. I feel like na miss out. Then going back. Tena kukacha.
Yeah, I can only imagine. It's a process actually making new friends because unajua ukienda in a new area you have to acclimatize.
Yeah, and then you know my mom was the type who kept on moving from job to job.
Oh.
From city to city.
Okay. But were you moving with your dad too, or it was only your mom? As in, it's a very honest question.
Mostly I was moving with my mom.
Okay. No, actually, me naweza kumbuka too. I think I have one worst memory because it was nasemaje, mimi si ule msemo mwenye nakuanga traumatized na vitu mob. By the way, I always have nasemaje mental resilience. By the way, sijui nitoka wapi, but then kama vitu ndogo ndogo zinaweza ni traumatize ama hata vitu kubwa. I let it go very easily. So, but one time, I don't know, for some reason, I got measles. I was in lower primary. I think class 3
now
or class 2.
I know my worst part.
And then after I got measles, so what happens is you get rashes all over your body, and then inaanza kukauka, and then you become white all over your body. So, and then it is something that happened once. Then because I used to perform well, niko hapo top 10. So I go like, during break time, watu wote wakinipatana na mimi watu wanahepa. Like it was something that was unheard of, unseen. It was something new. So nikipatana na kila mtu break time, wase wote wanaskata. Any people will make fun of me. Kila mtu anakuja hivi wako like nikitani hivi, everyone will just run away.
That's traumatic.
Everyone will just run away. Mpaka niko like, I'll go home, niko like, kwani? Because mimi sikuwa na feel it's a big deal. Mimi nilikuwa maybe it's just this sickness, I'm on medication, itaisha. But nafika hivi home niko like, na hii ugonjwa itaisha lini? Naambiwa tulia itaisha. And then unajua wazazi pia wa Shagz si wale kama hapa Nairobi, they will have to cuddle you, wakushikeshika kwambia you're going to, wanakwambia itaisha, and then wanakuacha hapo, wewe just go and motivate yourself out there. So ni hivyo, and then I don't know, it went on for a while, and it was a bad experience, by the way. It was a bad experience, and I can only imagine how people who are suffering maybe
relate.
from HIV and AIDS
Yeah.
are feeling it.
I can
Yeah,
relate
that
to
is
that.
bad.
I can relate to that. Sasa like for me coming like let's say nimetoka from mom's like city sasa. So of course my mom will have to like kunibaya to vitu nini to pink bags to pink shoes to nini pink sweaters. So maybe sometimes I'll have to nikilocate when she's switching, so I have to move to another school in Shagz.
No,
So so me going to school with those pink things, people think I'm like too bougie. Afu then wanaanza kunibully.
Oh my god.
Imagine.
of course, yeah, that bullying.
Yeah, exactly.
We should
So
talk about primary experience. What?
people used to bully me so badly. Unapata tunaenda okay, mimi ni mtoto, yes, nikitaka kucheza natoa viatu na nini, natoa socks, nafanya nini, naweka tu jackets huko. Unapata mtu amechukua kiatu yako moja ameenda ametupa huko kwa fence,
Unatafuta. Nakwambia.
Ama unapata, and then my bag used to be like pinkish. Sijui mbona madhamba mingi tu pink za watoto.
Madem.
It's baby girls, of course. We used to just be obsessed with pink.
Unapata wamechukua bag yangu, wameenda wameichafua, wameingiza kwa matope. I used to be bullied. Nilikuwa nabuliwa tu juu ya vile nimedress.
Cool kid.
So walikuwa nafikiria mimi nika cool kid fulani hapo hivyo.
But is it some did it like affect you maybe
it was
later?
So bad.
Hadi maybe ilikuwa na effect after hapo? Like
Okay.
did it make you feel insecure?
Not really. But I later on came to take it as like a strength. So because most places naendanga watu wanafikiria I'm sort of a cool kid. So I'm like sawa, unanibeba cool kid fit.
So unafurahi. Now I'm very sure sasa unafurahi, but you back then
I never used to. And then nilikuwa ngana feel like so hata sometimes you can imagine natoka kwa nyumba nimedressiwa up nenda shule. Nikifika kwa rodi natoa viatu to look normal. To look like the other kids.
Na feature barefooted.
Na feature sweater. Na ama natoa tu socks because they used to like look so like a princess. Nikienda shule na kaka.
Sasa maybe ulikuwa umebayo zile socks za white
zile socks za white zenye ziko na tu. So I have to remove them. Nikie kwa bag, nichukue jacket, nikie kwa bag, nibaki na school sweater. You can imagine. Ndio nikai normal. Or else nikiingia shule na katu princess.
But that was literally that. I think it was just in all primary schools za Shagz.
But that bullying was
but for some reason unajua mimi napenda ku take it positively because maybe hata hiyo bullying sometimes inaweza kutoughen up because this life can be difficult sometimes because even applying for jobs you meet a lot of rejection and you have that mental resilience to handle these things. Huko nje maybe unaweza rejectiwa na mse fulani umeapproach kumwambia ni aje unakaa fiti naweza pata namba akwambia wewe ishia ama tu business ama do imepotea side unaweza kuwa depressed na vitu kama hizo. So as much as bullying, I'm not supporting bullying, but nasema
It makes you stronger.
It kind of makes you stronger because honestly, yeah, I was like I wanted to say earlier. Juzi nilikuwa natembea hapa hivi nje, nikapatana na mtu fulani hapo hivyo. The boy is about 7 years and anatembea tu akilia loudly in the estate. Iko like kwanza anafaa kucheza ball na maboys wengine huko agongwe huko. Unaona hii part. Ni watu wanaendanga rafu, gongwe hii part huko. At least akwe bullied kidogo, tough enough. Because sasa hiyo ndio mimi sijui kulialia unapata katoi kama iko kadredi. Na uko 3 years sasa tunakatia nani? Unajitoka kwa tu dread. Sijui umedaiwa nywele na wewe ni boy. Hiyo ilikuwa unanyolewa na makasi.
I feel like it's too much. With the nini size in as much as okay they look cute yes but if you start raising a kid like that are you thinking about like 20 years to come?
I think how they say they grow up and then they don't take responsibility for anything. And they will say they just want to look cute and good.
Because there are the people who I want this they get. I want this like our jafunza kuto.
And then when life gets hard, unapata kwa drugs ni mtu hajui ku handle. Mtu sana kunywa anaingia kwa
most of it they end up like that.
Manaanza kunyongana. Kipita usiku wrong. Kidogo umepigwa.
So we were talking about your life your hood. Nimekumbuka my worst experience. It had to deal with water.
Okay.
Kuna time nilikuwa nikioga, it was not even measles, it looks like smallpox. There were just times ilikuwa ni happen almost every month or after 2 months or something. naanza tu kufurwa na vitu, and then zikifura, alafu especially ningeoga na maybe ningeenda kwa hivyo river venye unasema ama nioge na, I didn't know until later on in life. I only knew I can only shower with rain water. Like it has to be rain water.
Maji ya mvua pekee unaweza oga nayo.
Imagine, cause hizo maji zingine because zinafanya unaona zinafura, ni kama unaona mosquito kikuma vizuri, like venye nakaa kubwa, so it's like all over my body, and then you know me, I was light skinned, maybe even more than this, so inaonekana pink kwa mwili, alafu no, it was not ile tu ati kumekaa kivuni ya kuwasha, like utanipata tu hivi, and for days, like ingeniteka hata 5 days, alafu that's when it dries up, ndo niache kujikuna kuna, like that was my worst. Hadi my mom was consulting, there were people were saying that there's a tree in Shagz that needs to be cut down. Like it was so bad. I swear, it's that tree that's causing all this. Like we just got a lot because of Tulinda Hosi. There is no treatment. We were wondering what's happening, but it used to happen like so frequent. Alafu also with our my third born brother also used to experience the same. Alafu now with our fourth born Pia, I'm experienced the same. So we don't know. But ilikuja ikaisha all of a sudden. We don't experience it anymore. Like,
ama msele kupika kasaida hivi.
Could be, lakini grow most part of my childhood, I swear. Nikioga tu niyo maji yellow, ama hata saa zingine sijaoga, unaona tu inaanza tu kujiform. Alafu so imagine when says I'm a bit light skin, so it's pink all over my body, alafu imefura na si ile ati inakuacha, like unaona kama chicken pox, unaona mtu asijua hizi vangu, so mine used to be like that, and you can imagine for 4 days, and so it's not that big a chicken pox, it was like small pox. I've never known what that is, but if you know, Aki, please. So tunashindana tumeambiwa ni uchawi, lakini
but sai, do you still have it Elisha?
So that is, even when I go home, I try as much as I can to just use tap water or rain water. Tap water is rainy, so yeah, and obviously I will use boiled water.
Where?
Sasa sijui, but I've never experienced it recently. Every time I go home, that was like my worst memories. I used to cry. Nikiona tu zimeanza naanza kulia because I know I can't hata kulala hivyo kwa bed, like you can't, because you just you get ni mwili wote, like smallpox and chickenpox. I don't know, maybe it was smallpox, I don't know. Sijashikwa na chickenpox, maybe it was smallpox. And see why shikwa na chickenpox.
Did she go by the way?
Yeah, fingers crossed. Staki ya kushikwa because my experience with those things are worse.
Kama uko na chickenpox kisha udai.
Udai. Nilishachukuliwa na chali yangu ana.
Ashashikwa nayo lakini.
Nani? I've never been asked. I don't know.
These are the things that you should ask.
By the way, because ikikushika with old age, it's so bad.
Chickenpox.
Mbaya.
Ukishikwa nayo by the way? Ama ujui hata nini chickenpox?
Unajua ni nini but
Hujaishikwa nayo. Maybe when you're young.
Maybe kama nikiwa mtoto. Sidhani kama sikumbuki nishishikwa nazo. So I remember my grandma used to tell me ati niende nikae karibu sijui na mtu mwenye kwa mazo. Kama
Kushikwe
nikiwa mtoto.
Mungu wangu.
I know.
Any experiences anyway.
So,
yeah, that was
so by the way, because now we have talked about Shagz life for all this time, we have to talk about the city life. We're in Nairobi, so lazima tuongee pros and cons. Pros and cons of living in Nairobi. Because obviously there are good experiences and there are also bad experiences. So tuchapie best experiences and how has been your experience in Nairobi? Umeishi huko for how long?
I've lived here for quite some time. Okay, I've lived here for quite some time. My best memories just have to be the ones where I made new friends. Really? No. Yes, because I think when I was I think I got the exposure when I came to Nairobi. I was so easy to like make friends and all that. When I was home, I never used to make friends because I was always in the house sleeping. Nikiwa kwa like in an estate, like ningichungulia tu kwa window. Kids would play outside. I wouldn't go outside join them. Like ningiwachungulia. I was a bit conservative and shy, and I just didn't like people. Like I think I was so much of an introvert when I was young, and then when I came to the city, when I started like living alone, I'd say that because that's when I came to the city, when I started living alone. I became exposed. It was so free for me to mingle with people, to start partying, but I don't regret partying.
Alikuwa karibu nikwambie usisahau.
Hiyo partying, I've never regretted it. The people would be like, I regret, I wish that I wasn't introduced or something, but I think I've had some good memories also with work related. I've just met nice people. But the best memory here in Nairobi, really. I can't think of anything. Traveling where in Nairobi?
Nairobi.
From Nairobi, Ama?
Just around Nairobi.
There are nice places around Nairobi.
No, traveling, yes, it's fun. Even the road trips and all that. Like, it's fun. But I think that every single day that I've lived in Nairobi, apart from the days where you're feeling so low and depressed and all that, were like my favorite days. Like, let's exclude those days that were not good, but every single day I feel like it's just one of my best days. Like, I love making memories all the time. That's why I like taking pictures and videos and whatever, because I cherish every moment. So yeah, I think every day. I don't have a specific day where I'd be like, that is the best in Nairobi. Maybe it's yet to come, but for now, I just think every day was a good day. But from the days that I was down.
Square tutaongelea hiyo in a bit, square character.
Development.
Favorite memory. Favorite memory.
I would say, okay, not even
My
favorite.
best memory.
I wouldn't say best or favorite. I would just say maybe like an advantage of living in Nairobi would be like, for me, it's like interacting with people from different, let's say, countries, cultures, and all that. Because utapatana na, let's say, someone from Congo in Mushago. And
it's true, yeah.
One thing I like.
I know you wanted to say Niger, si Congo. Sema tu Nigeria.
Okay. Like, I wouldn't meet a Nigerian person in Chicago. You get? Na napenda kuinteract na different. Like, I enjoy learning different cultures from different people from different countries. That's what I really like a lot. So like, unaweza feel too like you're an advantage. Being in Nairobi, that's one big advantage. Yeah. And others maybe to
even work exposure, the kind of people you meet,
in Nairobi,
connections and all that. Yeah,
awesome. Because even for me personally, I feel like because I've been living in Nairobi for a very long time, since I came to Nairobi from high school until now. So so it's a really long time. And I'd actually say that one of the best advantages of living in Nairobi, unapata kwanza ni exposure, and then inakupatia Nairobi is very competitive, so you cannot just afford to slack around and say, you know, in Shagz you can just plant crops and say, you know what, let me just chill until the other season. But here in Nairobi, you can there's no land. It's people are hustling mbaya sana usiku na mchana, so you can't just say let me just rest and watch a movie for this week. I'm tired. There are people who go to work regardless of whether they are tired, demotivated, or whatever, however they feel, they go to work. So it's very competitive. Now I feel like it has really helped me.
The networking
be very competitive.
Nairobi has the best networking. It's like the best networking place. Because there's no way utakutana. Okay, they visit their Shagz, CEOs, whatever. People from your field, definitely they might visit, but utakutana now like in Nairobi.
That's true.
I also feel like peer environment, because you know, kuna hii stereotype. Ukiishi Ushago, cars are only bought by people who are older, over 40. But when you come to Nairobi, ama in any other town, you will find that young people also make it. They have big cars, they have successful careers. So inakuchallenge, inakuonesha pia wewe you can do it.
But don't you feel like just living in Nairobi, it's not even about, car is not a luxury.
No, yeah, of course, a car is luxury.
Literally nowadays. Really? It's a basic need, like
maybe for a man.
I feel like, no, even for women. Nowadays, car is not, mtu amebuy car, unless you're buying these big cars, no, that's because everyone has car. I feel like many people, it's not easy to
like
get
for me,
a car
in my mind, I'm like, get a house, get a car. exactly. So unaona vile zinakuja get a house, get a car. I feel like
But
it's
unaona
such
kuna
a-
Kenya najaribu kusema
get a
ni
car, buy a house.
Kenya najaribu kusema ni unaona in Ushago
Yeah, that is
ukipata young people
because
wenye
you are
wako na
young,
cars,
yeah.
it is a very big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
But here in
Yeah,
Nairobi
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
tunaona
So
it's normal
it's
because everyone is having it. And here hapa even Nairobi you have the advantage of acquiring ama finding these cars in a very easy way because
Yeah.
unaweza chukua na loan ama
Yeah.
there are very places, so many places yenye wanauza gari at cheaper prices,
Yeah,
second
yeah.
hand,
Yeah.
ama wanakupatia payment plan yenye unaweza lipa within a certain period of time with installments. So it's very easy to acquire these things in Nairobi than in Shagz. Shagz hakuna hizi advantages by the way.
It's true. That's true. That's why nasema ina hiyo exposure as much. In as much as I think Shagz to yo kushaka ina that much exposure. That's why you see those girls when after umemaliza high school and they choose to remain in Shagz. Normally if you go home you'll find them they have kids, they have husbands, they have what, like maybe attached doesn't have a good paying job or something. Others do have good paying jobs, but still they already have families. Lakini you have to angalia tu sisi.
Bad experiences. Lazima kila
That
mtu
is
aseme
not
the worst
bad.
lazima kila mtu aseme the worst experience in Nairobi because mimi I have one. Imeni traumatize mpaka saa hii.
Ebu we start with you.
Nilipatana na Mbogi. Wakanifanyia ile kitu. Honestly nilipatana na Mbogi wakanifanyia ile kitu. So ilikuwa ni Kampo, eh? So Kampo is in town, eh? So I'm coming at that time we're living in Kara. So mimi nikasema aje, fuck matatu. I'm not paying 50 shillings just to cross Globe roundabout. I'm going to walk. And nikasema very confident because I've never been afraid all my life. Sasa naogopa nini? Nikatembea usiku wa manane ama it was around 9:30 hapo. Mimi nikatembea hapo. Yeah, there was actually no one in Globe hapo hivyo. The whole place is just vacant. I'm the only one walking. So nikasema the better. Let me just walk. Kidogo hivi.
What time was it?
Around 9:30. So right now your place by the imefence inaitwa Michuki Park. They have fenced the whole thing. Inashikana mpaka na museum inaitwa Michuki Park. Siku hizo wameka picnic sites hapo ndani.
It's like you're going to those sides apart.
Kipande road.
Forest road.
No, wachana na hiyo.
No, ni Kipande road inaenda.
It's like unaona hapo Globe. It's like unakuja hivi sides alafu then kuna diversion fulani. Ama si
Hapo tu. Wait check. No, hapo Globe roundabout. Si uko juu hapo chini. Si unaonanga on this side kuna forest. There's a place iko fenced na kuna forest. That is Michuki Park. So sometimes kunakuwa na Masai Market, wana operating they sell their own things hapo hiyo. So kitambo haikuanga hivyo. It was just forest only na haikuwa fenced. So me I'm just walking hapo hivyo. I just had this weird feeling that hebu acha niangalie tu nyuma. Kutani hivi. Nilisikia nimepigwa mbao ya shingo. So apparently I say wananyongana so that they can grip you vizuri sana usitoe. Wanaweka mbao hapa. Wanaingiza mbao hapa hivi.
So that what happens?
Sasa wakikupiga hivi wakikulock hivi hakuna kutoa hapo. Nikapigwa hapo mbao ya shingo kwanza nikashindwa kubreathe nikasema what is happening in my life? Nikaona stars. It was at night anyway. Kidogo hivi. There were 3 guys. Kidogo. So unajua ukisimama hivi and then msema hivi amekushika hivi, uko na stability you can shake the guy off. Kidogo hivi my legs are in the air. The second guy amegrab miguu zangu amezilock hivi pamoja.
What did they want to kill you?
Secondly, Kenya najua I'm inside the bushes.
Do what?
Nishadragiwa huko. Inside I was not raped, god damn it. Nisharushwa I'm in the bushes, it's dark as hell, it's pitch dark. Hakuna no light huko hata ujui ni wapi. You just rolling inside huko kwa manyasi huko. Kidogo bro nyamaza. Sio mse mwingine ako na screwdriver, mwingine ako na kimawe, nishaekelewa tatu za forehead. Nikaambia tulia tu, hapa tu ukiresist tumeua wase kadhaa. Resist hivi. Kidogo nikaona siwezi ibiwa mimi. Nikajaribu kuresist nikaekelewa zingine mbili. Nikasema just take it. Hata msee hata huwezi ongea cause hata sasa huwezi ongea. Nikasignal nikasema tu you know what? I've surrendered. Take everything you want. They took my phone, they took my wallet. I think I had like 400 shillings. 400 bob. Wakachukua wallet yangu, wakachukua 400 bob. They took my phone. I had like a small phone that day. They took my phone. Actually, the worst thing. They even took my jacket. Walisema, "Nasha kuna baridi leo, toa jacket." He took my jacket na akavaa hapo hivyo and he just walked away. I felt like, hi, I just had a hell, I can kill these people. Can just kuna ile bitterness fulani ama anga fulani, you feel helpless but you want to do something but you can't do it because you will lose your life or it can put you in a very bad place. Then after hapo they went to the matter of fact waliniachia mpaka ID na wallet. Can you imagine?
Walichukua tu pesa.
Walichukua do na hata wakanirudishia hivi. Wakanirudishia hivi wakanirudishia kwa mfuko. Na sasa hiyo ni shake long mikadhaa za babu. You know, unaona what the other three guys. Mwingine amekushikilia miguu chini, mwingine amekunyonga this side. So you don't know, nishikilie hapa, nishikilie mfuko wallet, nishikilie simu ama ni resist mse mwingine ananipiga mangovi za mbavu ama ni worst experience. It's a big worst experience. But kuna zingine mob which we are not going to talk about today.
Home experience. What?
I've lived in these streets.
Do you have a bad experience?
Ujaishi kwa hata na mse?
Wapi?
Hata mse wa Nduthi aje kwambia ni aje msupa akakuguza kidogo.
Hapana, but kuna time ya karibu ninyang'anywe phone. Is it even worse because thank God it didn't go. It fell.
But tuende hapo hivyo because I'm sure maybe bad experience yako maybe involve mbogi kama yangu. Maybe yours is matters of the heart. Ulipigwa character?
First love.
The character the worst
no, but it was not worst because I think if the fact that I used to isolate myself has helped me as a grown up because I easily detach from someone. So it was not that over. I wouldn't say it was. I didn't like get like a real heartbreak from that person. But the worst heartbreak, I think, the worst experience was when I was. I was in a situationship.
Situationship.
It was not a relationship. It was a situationship with this guy, but then that is my worst experience. I was in campus, and then I met this guy. He was foreign. He was not like Kenyan. You get? He was from Tanzania. Ooh. So me and this guy was so interested in me. But before, I was told like, are we deviating from the topic?
No.
Oh, it's my worst experience. Okay. So with this guy, we decided we're not going to like date. You get? We didn't decide by the way. I was just told this guy is a fuckboy.
Okay.
So sikusikiza.
Bad boys.
No, sikukata kusikiza because that time I was like, hata mimi kuna mwenye pia
ulikuwa umemlike.
Hata mimi fuck girl. Like if you tell me that's what you want, that's what I'm going to give you. I'm not going to get attached to you.
God damn.
Yes. So nilikuwa nishaoniwa, yeah? So I was like, okay, fine. That's what you want. Then we're gonna do that. So me and this guy, we used to meet up. So the first time, that day didn't tell me. I was told by people he is that way.
Okay.
But not that he told me. The first time I ever met him was like, I like you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, this is how you're trying to get me. No. That is how you're trying to get me. We have been told you're a fuckboy. You know, I'm saying that at the back of my mind. So I'm just like, okay. So I was like, sasa nikasema, if I'm going to get involved with this guy, I'm going to get involved with him. I was told he's a fuckboy. So I'm also just going to be with him for...
temporarily.
Yes, exactly. I'm not going to get attached. But man, this guy was kind of romantic and sweet. Jesus, and if I was in campus. Wait, my dad, please. I hope you're not seeing this.
We are not popular on YouTube.
Campus.
So we have very few subscribers.
We are getting very many subscribers. So this guy was sweet. Like, he was so nice. He used to stay next to a family friend of ours. So every time I'd go home, like angeniona, like apparently they were also family friends with those family friends of ours. So ningeenda kwa hao, angekam, anilete nini. Since I'm in campus, like angelete chocolates, anilete. Like he was just so sweet, you get. And I'm still in campus. He's doing all these nice things to me. Like he's taking me out for dinner. Like I'm still in campus, bro. And this guy's doing all these sweet things. Me ended up falling in love. Like, but you get, I was like, no, I'm falling. Like, a day wouldn't go without me thinking about this guy. I just want to go see him. I didn't catch up with shit hostels most of the weekend. I'm just like, oh, you know what? I'm going to my family friend's house. And I'm just like, because I know I'm going to see who?
The
See
guy.
my babe.
Unakuona
Nisham
bongo.
babe zone.
Bongo.
Yeah, so this one time we went out. Akanyamba invite a friend of mine, so we invited her, like the four of us. So we went out. We went to a strip club in Nairobi. There was this strip club ilikuwa mbele ya ilikuwa ni Fahrenheit or something. Ilitolewaga ilikuwa hapo mbele ya nini katupeleka huko. So me go with this guy and I'll invite friends wake. Apparently I'll invite them mwingine sijui ni best friend wake sijui ni nini. Me I've always wanted them to be best friends. I don't know whatever was going on. So we get there. I'm with my who? I'm with my mans. Because we were in Juja. I was going to visit my friend in Juja. A cab, we came all the way to town. You get like this guy is spending on me, this guy is spoiling me, this guy is taking me places. I'm like, So you did to Mefika club. Hey, guess what this guy decides to do? I can introduce kwa friends wake kama neighbor. Ati hi, she's my neighbor. I'm like, what?
But at that time, were you like, what?
We guys were kind of a thing, you get. We were kind of a thing. But so I think it was before that happened. Yeah, we used to call that it. I know they can. I think we used to use her, not even babe.
Okay.
So I'm like, I didn't come into account. But why are you telling them I'm a neighbor? See, I thought you had a thing and all that. And then he's like, me, I was so heartbroken. And I'm like, see, you're my neighbor. I'm like, I'm not your neighbor. You've just made friends, family, neighbor, you get.
What?
Yes, it said that. I was like disappointed. So unajua anajaribu connect na one of the friends of his.
But you already have like
exactly. So ndio nakwambia sasa ukijana kidogo I was so mad. I was so mad. And then I went, I think after you it was just a lot of drama. Maybe if you hurt me feelings, I'm gonna be a bit dramatic, but I'm not a dramatic ex. I'm just a dramatic girlfriend. I was so dramatic. I was like, let me just go home. Let's go back to Juja. I was going to my friends because it was a weekend. I was not gonna be in the hostel. I was gonna go see my friend. I had to katoka tukaenda. Guess what I did? I didn't even go back to Juja. I think to Nairobi. That day I took my line like this. My dad, but they call us case hizo incidents zote za inakwambianga nimechange number niwanga ni kijana ako involved. It took my line like this. Nikakata line yangu. I was like, this guy. Nikaenda nikachukua namba ingine. Guess what I did? He was the first guy I saved because his number was open. I was so hurt. And after you know what he was telling my friends. So before I think we went, it was so bad. Before we went out, we were in the house, we were playing games. Like, we were the four of us, we were drinking and playing games. And then he was telling my friend, you know what, me, I'm so in love with your friend, but she's like not there, she's like so distant, she's not showing me any affection. He's telling my friend to tell me what, to go tell her to cry, so that I see she's vulnerable, then that's when I'll know I love her. Who is Adams? Who is me? I cried.
Seriously?
I faked crying. And he knew I was faking. I remember that girl is joking. So I think boy, I'll end up kutonichukua serious, you get. And I think at some point he was serious with me, but I was not there. And then when now I'm becoming serious with him, he's withdrawing. So nika tunachezea na tu game ingine funny. I was heartbroken for 3 good months. I used to cry
every day
in my hostel. You see my unicorn, right? That's why I'm telling you I can't get rid of that teddy bear. Iko na machozi yangu yote. I used to cry every day. No, it was just my auntie gifted me. I used to cry every day. Naenda job, I'm telling my friends, please call him, because I'm calling him, he's not picking my calls.
Oh my God.
I'm giving my friend, I'm calling through number because the way I can give you, call him, he picks. He's like, please talk to Adams. He's like, no, I don't want to talk to her.
Oh my God.
Do you know that went on for how many? And then I was doing an attachment. I was doing, it's not even called attachment, it was called rounds. Yeah. So I was doing rounds in the hospitals. I used to go there and cry.
In the hospital?
I'm asking guys, like, boys, this guy is treating me like this. And I'm like, no. I used to cry. I cried for 3 months. I swear, non-stop. I was so bad. Because I never used to get attached. And then I decided to get attached. And then I used to cry. Good thing that helped me, I went to Kilifi for my attachment. So when I went there, I think there was that distance between us. And then it really helped because I met someone who goes. I was just like, thank God it's over. And guess what happens when I'm Kilifi? He's looking for me and he knows I have a soft spot for him. But I was like, no, thank God I have someone. That is my worst experience in Nairobi. I swear down.
Nairobi is the place ya
I swear. Alafu kijana chati wa Nairobi. See, imagine he's not even a Nairobi person. He's a foreigner.
Hata kama kwanza wa foreigners wa Kongo, wa Nigeria na Wasungu.
Yeye ni wa Tanzania. He's nice.
Kwanza wa Tanzania wenye wanakuja na love songs zao.
Kwanza he's right now.
Bongo. Wanakuja na love songs za Bongo. Wanakuimbia hivi, you are done. Na yako kwa Kiswahili. Sasa wewe mrembo. Unajua mimi nakupenda sana kuenzi.
No, but he used to speak in English. He had some nice English. I was like, Kai, better that is my worst experience in Nairobi. That's what I'll tell you for sure. Hata naziliza nilibiwa wangu wa phone. Na anyhow,
so,
that one I still think about it. Yeah, with him, yeah, we still live and talk. By the way, he got married. He had a big wedding. No, I couldn't. But I think at some point I was like, if he ever wants to come back to my life, I'm gonna give him a chance.
Seriously?
But right now I'm not there. No, like came a time. I'm so past age. Alafu that is the best relationship. Say kwa fling. Aki flings are worst. You guys will just get attached. You see that happen. We have a relationship. It shiny hurt to that extent. And that was not even a relationship. We had not like officially boyfriend and girlfriend. We were just hands and babes. It was not official. That is my
bullet spin.
That is my worst experience in Nairobi. No doubt, no lie.
But then Nairobi is not a conducive environment for dating.
Yeah.
And I feel like Nairobi kuna watu wengi sana wenye wako hurt na wenye wako na bad experiences.
So
and for some reason they just want to revenge.
Yeah, I
actually feel like that's what they're doing.
No, but I
didn't hurt. Wacha niende like.
No, but me I hold me, that's the one thing I can't do. I can't revenge.
But maybe some people.
I love love. I'm a sucker for love.
Maybe
but it's not even about revenging. Point Navy, it's not even about revenging. It's people have not healed. Na wanarudi soko. Alafu kikuja hivi unapata mtu akona insecurity zake.
Unaona hata uko social media what's happening. Yani the people are just ni kama people are being in a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship to be seen. Watu wame break up jana at already they're dating. Who are you trying to impress? See, you give even yourself time to heal, bro. Like it's not genuine, and that's why people are even divorcing. In Nairobi, just living. That is the one thing about living in town. And if we're talking about town and we talk about Nairobi to be precise, utaibiwa, that's already.
Utavunjwa roho.
You know, rate of passage.
Welcome to Nairobi. Everything of you is being robbed. Whether it's your heart, whether it's your phone, whether it's your everything.
Kwanza naona siku hizi wewe ukiweza kai mbaya week pay inaenda.
Hadi town you know they even nini ukikuwa nezi to go chain they even snatch it. Kuna dem karibu wanyongo hadi. Umse alivuruta akauzita. I felt so bad for this children. Lakini where you wearing a gold ring in town, go to Westlands. Ama Lavi or somewhere. Town people go there for differently.
Point yangu ni you are free to live wherever you want, to wear whatever you want, expensive or cheap. Point ni hivi waweke security.
Waweke security wapi? Security sasa safe.
Beef up security na waweke very strict measures. Waseme aje ukipatikana unaiba pete hakuna tafadhali hapa hivi.
Enda create Nairobi yako huko.
Seriously.
Tutahamia na waweke security. This one. Everyone is corrupt in our country. Nani ataweka? Even those people who still in town. Sini kama tu wame nini? Wanajuana tu wanatana makarao something. That's why it normally happens. Unasikia ngati in town if you one thing there's a friend of mine who was telling me in town make sure you befriend machokora makina nani. That one day if you're in town and you're friends with those people they'll get back your phone because they know them. So niambie hadi makarao hadi makanjo anajua sasa wewe nawe atiweka security yani
ukiona iPhone yako 14 imeenda unanyamaza tu
wewe nyamaza
just go mourn nurse your wounds
just go that's
now move on
it's Nairobi
na ununue 15 ikitokea
it's Nairobi
now worst experience
heartbreak
Nairobi jamaa tu kama ulipigwa hata hiyo kitu
kama ni heartbreak is the worst
worst
which is the worst
Ilitakiwa.
Huh? Nani sasa?
Shagz.
I hate places zenye. I hate situations where zinanifanyanga na feel unsafe. During corona time. During curfew. Mimi Kielele wamesema curfew inaanza 7. Mimi by 9 bado niko town.
Unafanya nini town? Hata ni wapi ulikuwa wapi? Ni wapi imefunguliwa hadi 9?
Nilikimbizwa na
Ulikuwa mlevi.
nilikuwa mlevi. So you can imagine nacheza hide and seek na makarao.
Tao.
Nacheza hide and seek.
Aka kadem, wanakakimbiza.
Umevaa heels ama
Nilikuwa nimevaa sandals.
sandals? Unatoa tu sandals.
Nilikuwa tunacheza hide and seek na makarao. So nilikuwa na feel like kila place naenda na feel like okay, what if other than makarao kuna watu wengine hapo waniganga, wanirape, waniibie. Nilikuwa terrified.
Ilikuwa downtown ama uptown? Sides gani?
Uko side za ukitoka side za Odeon. Kiteremka uko side za kwenda
Oh, hizo sides huko ni karibu na karibia downtown. Huko river huko na huko down ama?
Siko down. Side zingine Odeon. Ukienda uko side za Tomboya.
Oh,
Kufika hata hiyo place ya matatu. Hakuna matatu. Sasa mimi sijui najificha wapi.
Ulisimama hapo.
Niko na tu msanduku niko vile vile. You know what? Kesi baadaye nipeleke kwa nyumba, babangu atalipa anajua lakini kesi baadaye.
Seriously?
I swear. I just took Ndozi nikaenda. Lakini unaona tu zile za unaona makarao you have to run hepa jificha place. Hiyo place umejificha but you're still feeling nilikuwa terrified.
Ulikuwa unafanya nini hadi 9? Okay, na mlikuwa peke yako ama mlikuwa na mabesti? Walikuacha?
Nilitoka peke yake.
Nilitoka peke yangu.
Oh my god.
Lakini na enjoy.
Simna risk.
Na venye time ya coffee hata there was no one out by 7. Sasa
Niko noma.
Hey man, lakini hiyo night nilikuwa I was fighting for my life.
that's like your worst experience.
I swear it's like
You can imagine how bad it was.
So you can imagine that nenda place ya kujificha nafikiria niko safe. But then niko zile za like what if mtu akiamua tu kunistab kwa na kisu ni
By the way. Kwanza hizo alleys katikati ya buildings inakuanga dark.
Yeah.
Alafu hata ujui. Naingia hapo. Kunoma. But mimi na feel okay. Ladies enyewe by the way it can be very dangerous for you to be out. Unaweza fanya
nimepata skirt kingine hapo.
It really is dangerous.
Nimevaa skirt
kadogo
kanaonyesha kila kitu bila sweater.
I feel like with dressing, town is not the best place to go wearing something short.
Extremely short.
It's not
Especially
even just short. In town, I don't think it's the best. But if you're going outside town, like maybe if you're going to West, or you're going to La Vie, or you're going to somewhere in a mall somewhere, I think you can wear something short. Like when you're walking in town, no, it's not safe. It's not safe at all. Maybe no nanga some amevaa vitu short adina ama heels. Even wearing heels in town is not.
By the way.
Nah. What if anything happens? You with your car inch. You just
something like a stampede.
Yeah, because town anything can happen at any time. You never know. Town is just.
By the way, because you have mentioned a stampede. I remember when I was in Campo and then we had demonstrations. And then sasa we decided to go to Landimawe. Go in the other side of railways. Ukielekea South B. So that bridge here railways ni kadogo sana and then it's wooden. So kuna wasenyo walikuwa wameenda wakakaa huko kwa bridge and then they're looking at the demonstrations from afar. Kidogo hivi makarao akatokea hivi. Hao nyoka na marungu, matia gas na nini. So wakacheza hao wase wote wanakuja kupanda hiyo bridge. So you can imagine unakuja kupanda bridge, watu wamejaa huko juu, hakuna mahali nyingine unaenda and then makarao washakufikia kwa marungu. So kulikuwa na stampede. Wase walikuwa wanaenda hivi. So ukishapanda hivi, kulikuwa na beggars fulani wamekaa chini. Unaona wenye wako na handicapped. Wanakaa hapo watu walikuwa wanapita juu. Kanyanga tu. And then the other side because those stairs by this zinakuwa very close to each other. So hadi unatembeanga na side hivi. Huko hivi, yani tulikuwa tunaangukiana hivi. Yaani watu kwanza kaa dema kwa hapo ndani kuisha wewe.
Living in town is just
kuisha wewe.
It's just because after living in when we were living in Eldoret and now we have lived in so many places. You know, in Eldoret of course it's a town as much as it's a small town. That one also like it was bad. Like they used to call them wakora. Like they'll just bump into the estates.
Mm.
Na wanakata watu na mapanga. Like
Seriously?
it is not safe just living in town anywhere. So hata venye Nakuru, si Nakuru is a town.
Yeah.
Nakuru iko na gangs ngapi? Just living in town is just not safe at all. Like I feel like if you really wanna live with your family in peace, just to make your money in town and then just go build somewhere that's not in town. Like it's not safe. Sina nakumbuka yani si tushaipata di majamani. Mimi sijua lingeje kwa nyumba but wali head kwa lu usiku. They were in just in the room somewhere in the house.
In the house.
Tukalala tumezima lights.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what happens? Wakatokezea. Even dad alivunjwa mikono or something. It was so bad. Yeah, because it was in town. We used to live like in town, you get?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was bad. So like, living in town is just like, we're just coming here to make money. But if you're thinking of just living here for the rest of your life, unless you go live in those high-end company kunama, where guys have built their houses and nice houses, I think it's a bit safe. In as much as it's not still very safe, it's a bit safe. Like, but tu kwenye si tunaishi huko tuma. I don't think it's safe.
But we are not living in a very bad place. Just
no, as it's not bad. No, we are not.
It's very nice.
No, even in Kilimani, unaonanga watu wanashutia nanga tu hapo nje. Like, it's just not a good neighborhood.
Actually, for me personally, I feel like this area is safe.
We are very safe. As we're very safe. Since tunaweza toka saizi and we'll be fine. We'll find people.
And it's, by the way, it's midnight, so.
Yeah. You can imagine. Yeah. But generally, just.
But by the way, will you settle finally in case you want to raise a family, get married? Unge prefer to settle back Ushago ama Nairobi?
Of course. Hata sahi kanishachoka tu na environment ya Nairobi.
Just go.
So definitely I just have to.
Just go buy a land somewhere. Tuseme wapi? Hata Samburu kujenga.
Even in Samburu?
Yeah. I just live with my family. Very nice house. Live with your family. I think it's even fun. And you people will be happy.
Yeah,
that's for sure. You'll be
you
very happy.
Actually, the thing about
Huku in town, my relationships in a fail mingi jani. We all know. But when you go there and live with your family, amnanga hizo nini zingine.
Una temptations?
No. I think it's just a very
Kuna
nice
anger.
place. Yeah.
By the way, people are very simple ukienda Ushago. Juu unapata msee naamka hivi unavaa tu nini slippers za bata zile za red ama za blue na short fulani na t-shirt alafu mtu anakuelezea tu anatembea hivi kuna kupiga maluku. The guy is very comfortable.
I mean, I always just live in Ushago, honestly. Yeah, zini kitotaka pesa yenye anataka.
Unapata unauziwa sugar cane 20 bob na Ushago unaweza pata.
For free, imagine. Yeah.
Nini watu wa Muhuru?
Nyanya unaweza enda utoe tu kwa shamba free, sukuma.
Kitunguu kwa inaniumanga. I love sugar cane. But sasa nikionanga watu wana 20 bob. That's then looking back at my grandma's farm. Akona farm ya akona like okay, yes please.
Na bei ya avocado
50 bob. 50 bob.
Imagine hadi kuna za 70 bob. Na sisi home guy sister avocados like when I go home mimi ninaenda kuchuniwa naweza bebana hata hivi na come with it I swear. Alafu unakuja Nairobi na buy hata 70.
But there are people who feel like city life is good.
Yeah, that's good for you guys, but us no. Mimi uko Ushago too. That is where I want to like the
but
environment.
Cool. If you like
can
it,
plant my things. I can keep my animals. Like.
By the way, because naona hapa we're just over 1 hour. So before we wind up this video, I like to give you guys, even for the sake of the audience, a very quick story of one of the guys that I know from Shagz. Is actually a guy who is younger than me, way younger than me, like 3-4 years younger than me. And naweza sema life sometimes in Nairobi can be elusive, because there are these things that people in Nairobi are chasing that are very hard to acquire, but in Shagz you kind of acquire it easily ama get it a bit easier. For example, say aku kuja campo or college or anything, early decide, you know what, I'm going to do biz, because I think pia alikuwa ametoka from a humble family, so mambo ya school fees na makwenda university, it wasn't a thing. So aliamua tu, you know what, let me take a boda and start carrying people. Kaanza na boda, started carrying people, and for a boda unaweza toka in Shagz, maybe on a bad day, ama tuseme on average, you can get 1,000 bob every day. So 1,000 bob.
Shagz.
Yeah, 1,000 bob every day. Our Shagz is very robust. So 1,000 because kwenda trip moja it's 50 bob, 40 bob. So unaweza
30
pata
bob.
so unaweza pata, na pia kuna zile long trips. In case mtu anaishi huko Shagz ndani anakuambia hebu nipeleke huko ndani place fulani. So unaona ukimpeleka huko unasikia 300, 400 huko ndani. Kuna place nyingine yenyewe hakuna magari hazifiki huko. So mtu anaweza kwambia unaweza nipeleka mimi kwa farm yangu fulani. Nataka kwenda kuangalia ng'ombe ama mimea. So na maybe hakuna gari hizo kompo gari. So unambeba. So unaweza pata hiyo trip moja 500, 300. Ama it's at night, you have to go home na ni mbali. So maybe ni usiku. Ukishuka ni 300. Napeleka hadi home. So unaweza pata per day umse tao imeingia every day. Umse ako na advantage moja, alipi rent.
Yeah.
Na alipi stima.
Acha kubuy food.
Na food iko hapo kwa shamba. Maziwa iko hapo, kuna ng'ombe atakamua hapo hivyo. It's very easy. So this guy went ahead and decided to start a family, akamarry. Now has 2 kids, doing very well by the way. So yeah, and afterwards kwanza alikuwa amepatiwa pikipiki aendesha, alafu anapeana limit inakwanga 400 per day Shagz. I don't know here in Nairobi, but msee anaweza kupatia pikipiki yake akwambia, you know what, mimi kila siku niletee 400 pesa ya junior yako. That is what happens.
Even with the buses.
Yeah. So afterwards akabuy pikipiki yake. Now akona nduthi mbili. Mwingine amepeana aletewe limit na nyingine ni yake sasa. So anaenda anapick watu hii kutoka shule na walete. So mimi niliona, and naona this vitu minute. Mtu akona kuku zake pale, ng'ombe zake pale, mbuzi zake pale, shamba amepanda mimea hapo hivyo. A nice simple house. Ameanzisha family na pia akona hustle inamletea do hapa na pale. So I feel like these are the things that even people in Nairobi, they are craving for, even for a house. But building a house, by the way, it's very expensive. Zapata hata even like a 2-bedroom mitaka 3 imeenda. Unafaa kubuy land. Maybe utaki kutoka Nairobi. Utaki kutoka Nairobi. Now you have to buy land at a very expensive price. But even in Shagz, you can get land even at a plot at even 500,000 or 300,000, depending on the Shagz ni wapi.
No, okay, already been given land by your parents.
By the way, inherit.
Well, I'm not going to talk about that sahi.
Kwanza wewe nawe.
Inherit.
Talk about that right now.
Kidogo kuna
Akona acres. Tutauza tutoa pia bei.
kisha tuongee kando.
Acha nipeane ile light by the way. I'm a broke ass dude. So don't even bother.
What? Sure.
Don't even bother. So by the way, guys, this has been a very interesting video. Tumepeana
No, but
views.
tumetambiwa John a good living. At least I've said mine. You prefer that?
What? Mimi?
Yeah.
Okay, for me personally, I'd prefer working in Nairobi and living in Shagz. But if I had the choice of working
Not
from
even
home in
Nairobi
Shagz,
town.
if I had the choice of working from home in Shagz,
Yeah.
picking Shagz
Good.
all day, all night,
Same.
every day. It's very conducive by the way. Mimi napenda tu ambience. Na siku hizi sijini, mimi nazeeka, napenda natural foods. Yes, I want cooked food. I don't want pizzas and fries. I don't know. Mimi nataka tu nikule my favorite food, ugali, managu. Na cheki na cream hapo hivyo ndani.
Cream maziwa mala. Kwanza ile typical ya home. Hiyo ina slap.
Hiyo ni uzee.
Hiyo ni uzee. Don't even bother if you are young and don't even bother. But anyway, guys, we have come to the end of the video. Tungeendelea, tunaweza endelea. But yeah, we can talk all night. We can talk all night. So we have only given a few pointers of the pros and cons of living in Nairobi, our experiences, places in tunge prefer kuishi. Hopefully imewapatia a little bit of insight of
their opinions
both,
in the comment section.
Yeah, of both lives in Nairobi na pia in Shagz. So guys, hapo kwa comment section rusheni opinions zenu, experiences zenu.
Tupeni story, mimi nitazisoma by the way.
Tupeni pia stories, and the most important thing, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe by the way.
Are you even seriously watching this without
Subscribe kwanza.
Doesn't even cost a cent.
Okay. By the way, bye and